everyone. Hi. Welcome. Round 2. Fandom. Fights. Tournament. Summer Series. Chugging along. We're here. Tim's here to help me with this match. And it's an exciting match. Indeed, we have the number 6 seed, RJ, winning his round 1 match against Mike Shea versus the number 22 seed. The 22 seed, Lucas, pulling the upset in round 1 against his opponent, Jake Marangoni, making it to round 2 to have what I believe is a rematch, a long time in the making, between Lucas and RJ. So, should be exciting to see. Tim, what do you think about the match?
I'm really excited because we've talked about it off call. We've talked about it on call. RJ is the type of person who sits here and is like, I'm going to retire in 18 months and I'm not good and I suck and I want to make a way for other people. Then he comes in and he's like 27 points in one match and plays really, really great and answers a bunch of questions fucking correct. On the other side of things, Lucas is like on fire this season right now. He knocks out Jay Burns, and then he plays really, really well against Tyler as well. And then in his last match, goes down to the wire with Jake Marangoni in one of my favorite sudden death moments of the season, of the year, of last year rather as well. It was a great moment that I think is fantastic. So both guys are just kind of like, nah. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. And I think that makes for a fun match. I'm excited.
Indeed it does, but let's see what they have to say about it in the promos.
Lucas, name one of the actors who voices Pain and Panic in Hercules.
Man, I'm already blanking. This is going to be a good time for this match today.
Shit, well, you knew it last match. You don't know this match. This might be a disaster. He didn't know this was happening until yesterday.
I forgot. I mean, Peter, let's not just mean Multiplex. They actually scheduled it. They did everything right. I just completely blanked.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Lucas might be more carefree this season of trivia than anybody else playing. And RJ's eating snacks right now, so that may be a false statement. I don't know who is more carefree and who gives a shit.
Should I get some snacks?
Possible. I'm just excited. Last time I showed up in a match, I helped you bet through. You beat Jake, which Jake probably wanted it a lot more than you wanted it, and now Jake's out of the tournament, you're in it. Listen, I hope the final 3 questions in the betting round are all data questions, and RJ has to draw Lloyd the Moose if we can win again. So, yeah.
We'll try. Yeah, let's play.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Red Ranger, enjoying a nice little snack here in my dungeon. But, yeah, made it past round 1. I shaved after round 1. I don't believe in, like, tournament beards. That's not a thing. But I'm a hockey fan, which is weird because you think I'd be superstitious like that. But it's really hot here, so it's time to go. But actually, to topic about this match, yeah. Sorry, Cody, nobody's no carefree than me. I don't think that actually exists. I don't think anybody could be more carefree than I am when it comes to this kind of stuff. But, I made it into round 2. Kind of want to make it to round 3 just because, I'm ranked in the top 8, so maybe I should make it to the round of 8. And then after that, I don't care. I played Lucas before. We had a good match the first time. I honestly barely beat him the first time, honestly. So this could really go either way, judging by how he was before this match, judging how I am before this match. This could really go either way. And for once, Cody's being nice, so that takes a lot of pressure off of me too. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's answer some questions. We'll have a good time. Lucas, if I could pass you these snacks, I would, but I can't. So, go grab an apple or something. I don't know. These are pokey. They're delicious. You should try them.
Tim, one competitor notably eating snacks, one not. One competitor shaved, the other noticeably did not.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the promos?
I thought it was interesting that RJ said that he was the most carefree person when we literally have somebody in this community called Richard Mr. Carefree Schwartz or whatever the hell his name is. So thought that was interesting. But other than that, very laid back promos. I'm excited for the match.
Great. Well, let's get to it then. Round number 1 of the match is going to work as follows. You will get 10 questions in the realm of fandom, fights, You have 15 seconds to write down your answer on the board, and after 15 seconds are up, please put your pens down and reveal what you wrote and say it aloud. Should you get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, you will receive a bonus question. You will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions as we get into round number 1? Tim, hit it.
All right. First question is in DreamWorks animation. What is Barry's human job at the end of B Movie? Okay. So you're a B, right?
No, I am not.
Oh, sorry. Sorry to mistake that. My bad.
You fool. You're an F.
I'm actually a B, right?
Oh. What are we talking about? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Lucas.
Janitor?
And RJ.
It's a lawyer.
Lawyer is correct. RJ off with the early lead as we get to the second question, which is in the category of Middle Earth. How many rings were made and given to the race of men as told in the opening of the Fellowship of the Ring?
Do you own any rings?
There's actually one in a case on the wall over there. It's from like a little league championship.
Did you
thing.
buy into the whole high school rings thing?
I don't think so.
I didn't.
I really can't remember. I don't think I got one. 5. If I did, I have no idea where.
It's the only ring I've ever worn.
1. Pens down. We'll start with RJ.
I still have my high school. No, I lost my college ring. It's 9.
And Lucas.
9.
9 is correct.
Wait, you got rings for Little League championships? I just got a giant-ass trophy.
Long story. Tim.
Yeah, okay. So next is the category of YA. In The Death Cure, Minho has a dream hallucination that starts in what location while being tested on at Wicked? I've been waiting to write this question for a while. I couldn't think of the right way to phrase it, but I finally got there and I said, you know what? I'm doing it.
You did it. 5,
No.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Lucas.
Dungeon.
And RJ.
I haven't seen this one, so I guess the Glade.
The Glade is correct.
Oh, okay.
Making
Well, there you
Cody probably also very happy.
Oh, man.
RJ leads 3-1 as we get to the next question, which is in the category of scores and soundtrack. What actor sings the song Arabian Nights in 2019's Aladdin?
Where were you in 2019?
I mean, that's a long period of time. It's in a couple different places.
Where were you in May of 2019?
Again, a month. I go to different places.
Where were you Memorial Day weekend in 2019?
Spain. 5.
Were you actually?
No, I've never been. 2, 1. Pens down. I'll start with RJ.
I'm going to guess the genie and say Will Smith.
And Lucas.
I had the same guess.
Will Smith is the correct answer.
Those question marks are killing Cody backstage. The next question is in the category of Marvel. In X-Men: The Last Stand, what mutant serves as the president's secretary of mutant affairs? And we will take either the real name or mutant name.
Right.
Superhero name, I guess.
Yeah,
What we're going to call it.
Sure.
Whatever you want to say. You want to hit the beach after this?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm ready, dude. Let's
5,
go.
4.
People
3,
are going to be able to figure out when we filmed all these.
1. Yes, they are. Pens down. We'll start with Lucas
Bring sunscreen, gentlemen. Beast.
and RJ.
I'm going to keep the question marks for Cody, but the answer is Beast.
Beast is correct. RJ leads 5-3 as we get to the next question, which is in the category of horror icons. What was the last horror icons film to star Kane Hodder as Jason?
Okay, so I don't want to I normally try not to distract the competitors or talk about the competitors, but if RJ gets this right, I think Cody might throw his fucking computer out the goddamn.
I agree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to RJ.
Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
And Lucas.
Jason X.
Jason X is correct.
So the only one I've seen. Got it.
Jason X rules.
All right. No perfect rounds today as we get into the next question, which is in Worlds of DC. Which Worlds of DC film marks the first appearance of Mara? Oh, man. What a day we've had. What a time we've spared.
I was drunk the whole time.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Including now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Lucas.
Justice League.
And RJ.
Justice League.
Justice League is correct. As we get to the next question, I believe the third to last question.
Oh.
Not usually a notable one to point out, but it's the third to last. In the category of fandom Oscars, what Oscar was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, The Dark Knight, and The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey nominated for?
Son of a bitch.
One could also call the third to last the eighth question of the round.
It's a little on the nose there, Tim. But
Sorry. I gotta stay hip with the kids and say penultimate incorrectly and final. I gotta keep up with the times. I'm becoming an old man.
damn right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to RJ.
I'm sure this isn't enough. Something with visual effects.
And Lucas.
Makeup and hairstyle?
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for either best art direction or best production design. Same thing, named different things at different points in time.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, your next question, your penultimate question, is in the category of Disney animation. What type of animal is Roquefort in The Aristocats? I wrote this question because I watched this movie the other night.
It's good. Good one.
I don't know if you know this. Actually, never mind. I'll wait. I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh, okay. 5, 4, 3,
I'll wait
2,
till you're done.
1. Pens
I
down.
was going to say everybody wants to be a cat. Anyway.
Lucas, let's start with you.
Dog?
And RJ.
The real hero of the movie. He is a mouse.
I agree with that. Mouse is correct, though you had a moose on your board. We'll take what you wrote as opposed to what you drew.
See, I almost wrote moose, and then I just erased the top of the O to give you the right answer.
Makes sense. We will get to the final question now. No perfect rounds, which is in the category of Star Trek. How many Star Trek films were directed by Robert Wise?
Oh.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Which is not true in the slightest.
What I thought you were going to do is say, Nick, I don't know if you know this, but Roquefort is a mouse.
No, I was going to say, I don't know this, but everybody wants to be a cat.
I was going to be like, Tim, that's the question. We would need a
So
new one.
I put it on a douche and just
All right.
4. What type of animal
3,
is Toulouse?
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with RJ.
I'm just going to say 1.
And Lucas.
I feel like he came back. 2?
1 is correct. So, thus ends round 1. RJ in the lead, 8 to Lucas's 5. But anything
back my snacks.
Anything can happen, some would say, as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have 8 fandom categories on a wheel, as well as fairness and opponent's choice. The player in the lead will elect if they want to go first or second, and then each player will spin at the wheel. If you like what you land on the first time, you can keep it. If not, you spin again, but you are forced to keep what you land on The second time, there will be 5 questions in each category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you would like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. Everyone, look out. Watch it. There is stealing in round number 2. RJ, you are in the lead. Your categories on the wheel today are Disney Animation, Disney Live Action, Middle-earth, Wizarding World, Worlds of DC, James Bond, Star Trek, and YA Dystopia. Would you like to spin first or second?
You know, I never realized how annoying it was when I asked how specific until y'all keep asking me this question like my answer's ever going to change. Lucas can spin first.
Sounds good. All right, we'll bring in Cody.
Lucas, your wheel today is sponsored by Best Buy. Ready in 1 hour with curbside pickup. Pick up a new Sony PlayStation 5 DualSense wireless controller today.
Fuck them. They'll cancel your pre-order.
All right. This is your spin, Lucas.
All right.
Lands on YA Dystopia. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Did you guess the Glade?
I did not guess the Glade.
We're going to spin again.
We just spin again.
Okay. This is what you're stuck with. Lands on Jimmy Bond.
Okay.
Well, he's not going to steal shit, so just go. Take it easy.
I'll be smart.
All right, Tim, would you like to proctor the questions in James Bond?
I would love nothing more. Lucas, are you ready?
I am.
Your first question. Desmond Llewellyn first appears as Q in From Russia with Love. What is the only following film he does not appear in until his final performance in The World Is Not Enough?
Ooh. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, B, Live and Let Die, C, A View to a Kill, D, The Living Daylights.
A.
A is incorrect. RJ chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, B, Live and Let Die, C, A View to a Kill, D, The Living Daylights.
I'm going to guess the one James Bond movie I always guess and say Live and Let Die.
You'd be correct for 1 point.
Holy shit.
All right, your next question, Lucas. What is the name of the island where Dr. No's headquarters are in Dr. No?
Fuck. Multiple choice.
A, Crab Key, B, Dolphin Cove, C, Shark Reef, D, Starfish Isle.
B.
B is incorrect. RJ chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Crab Key, B, Dolphin Cove, C, Shark Reef, D, Starfish Isle.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go with C.
That is incorrect. We were looking for A, Crab Key.
Okay. Last one I thought.
All right. Lucas, your next question. In The World Is Not Enough, as Zuvosky dies, he sets Bond free using a gun disguised as what?
Need to rewatch James Bond. Multiple choice.
A, umbrella, B, briefcase, C, cane, D, watch.
D.
D is incorrect. RJ chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, umbrella, B, briefcase, C, cane, D, watch?
Sorry, a briefcase?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for C, a cane.
Damn, next guest.
All right, Lucas, your fourth question. What event do Felix and Bond parachute into at the beginning of License to Kill?
Military training exercise?
That is incorrect. RJ chance for a 2-point steal. Put your mic down.
Sorry, is it a ski jump competition?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Felix's wedding.
Oh, that's that one.
All right. And Lucas, your final question in James Bond. Inspector What word does M tell C that C stands for?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, cruel, B, careless, C, cheap, D, cluttered?
D.
D is incorrect. RJ, chance for a 1 point steal. The options are A, cruel, B, careless, C, cheap, D, cluttered.
Cheap?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for B, careless.
Oh, thus ends Lucas's round number 2 as we get to RJ's spin at the wheel.
All right, RJ, your spin's in. It lands on YA Dystopia.
What's the score?
It is 9-5.
Yep.
I will spin again.
This is what you are stuck with. It's going to be another free spin because this wheel loves YA and James Bond for some reason. It lands on Disney live action.
All right.
I can live with that.
RJ, I will be giving you your questions in Disney live action. Are you prepared for them?
I do. I mean, I am. I don't know what I'm saying. Give me the questions.
All right, your first question. Which Disney live action film was directed by Stephen Herrick and also has a sequel directed by Kevin Lima?
Well, that doesn't help me in anything, so multiple choice, because I don't know who either of those guys are.
Is it A, National Treasure, B, The Santa Claus, C, The Princess Diaries, or D, 101 Dalmatians?
Okay, I know it's not A. Can I hear the other options one more time, please?
Sure, your options again are A, National Treasure, B, The Santa Claus, C, The Princess Diaries, D, 101 Dalmatians.
I'll go with 101 Dalmatians.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. Which Disney live-action character has had romantic relationships with characters played by Chris Pine and Richard Madden in Disney live-action films?
Oh, Cinderella.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What name does the BFG get called by other giants in the BFG?
Damn it, multiple choice.
Is it A, Runt, B, Bone Crusher, C, Manhugger, D, Child Chewer?
I think it's just Runt.
That is correct for 1 point.
Damn, I should have gone with my gut.
RJ, your penultimate question.
Mhm.
What sport does the film McFarland USA primarily center around?
Cross country.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question.
I believe, Nick, we are in a situation where if RJ hits this question for any point value, it is a knockout.
That is correct. RJ, your final question. What is the name of the kingdom that Mia Thermopolis is the princess of in the Princess Diaries series?
Genovia.
And your winner, RJ. The correct answer was Genovia with a final score of 17-5, Tim?
Yep.
Listen, both players admitted that there was one category they didn't want, and Lucas got stuck with it. Sometimes that's just how it goes. But RJ still had to play a heck of a match to get to that knockout spot. But yeah, Tim, thoughts?
No, I 100% agree. I mean, RJ had to play well in round 1 and round 2 in order to get up there. If he got another category that, you know, he didn't know crap about and Lucas could steal, we could be seeing in round 3 right now. But it's just, he got a category that he's good at in round 2. He was able to get the points he needed. And Lucas just, you know, it's tough when you get stuck with a category that you either hate or you don't know as well as other categories. And yeah, no, it's not a fun time to be had, but I mean, RJ played really well too. So
indeed, but let's talk to our unfortunate losers today. Lucas, like I said, pretty clear the category you didn't want. Pretty clear RJ didn't want it either. He missed 4 steals. So just you got saddled with the bad luck today. How you feeling about it?
The sad thing is I've seen every James Bond film. It just has been longer than I would like since I've seen them last. And those movies kind of all blend together after a couple of years.
Yeah.
And you're like,
watch them.
Yes, they
yeah,
do.
they kind of have. There's like 5 or 6 of the same events happen in every single film. Yeah, it was just a terrible group of questions for me. You know,
I think the first, when they parachute in, I think that was the first Timothy Dalton. I think I'm not 100% correct.
The training exercise, yeah.
Yeah, I
was
would
living.
I
knew
would
it
have
was a
guessed the
Dalton
exact same thing because that's what I was thinking. No, I mean, it's so hard to play RJ because he comes in here and he's like, oh, give a shit, whatever, I'll eat my cookies, blah, blah, and then fucking just guesses shit and guesses I've never seen this. So, I mean, congratulations. You're really good at guessing. I'm proud of you. Then you got Disney live action, so I knew where this was going to fucking end. So, It wasn't Lucas's match. Again, I don't know if Jake's here. I don't know if anything changes. I think RJ just had the perfect round, like the rounds, and he got 8 points in round 1. He played a good game, and then he got a strength. So, and clearly he doesn't know James Bond either. He would have had opponent's choice. We would have given that to him, and then it just didn't work out the way we wanted it to. But we'll be back at some point. But Lucas gets a break now, so I bet he's looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Of course, thank you both for being here. We will see you before seasons end. But for right now, let's talk to the man moving on in the tournament in his final farewell, as it were. RJ, still playing at the top of your game, getting a knockout, adding a knockout to your record must feel pretty good. And you're moving on in the tournament. So how you doing?
No, yeah, finally getting some kind of knockout, TKO, something like that. With the kind of record I have, it's nice to just finally see something added to it. Like, there's not much more I can do with my record than add things like that. So it felt really good finally getting one of those to just be on the end. It's a nice little reminder. But they're not wrong. Had I decided to spin first, you can see by the wheel, it didn't matter who went first or who went second. It was going to land on James Bond eventually. So I'm glad I went second. And, you know, it's really getting, like, I'm not going to lie, it's actually kind of getting annoying that I get a Disney every single time. I know you guys aren't doing it on purpose. I'm definitely not doing it on purpose. Like, don't get me wrong. Love it. Love getting those questions. Love answering them. But it's kind of hard to prove I have skill when I literally get my strengths handed to me every single time. So I hope moving forward, maybe I'll get a different category. Still something I'm good at, but not something that everyone's going to be like, oh, RJ's going to, you know, RJ got this and he's going on. You know, I want to show that I still got a little bit of something else.
That is very fair. Speaking of moving on, in your next round, round 3 of the tournament, which you have now made 2, you will be playing the winner of Mark Menchaca, or the guy sitting to my right or left, depending on which way you're looking at the screen here. Tim Brzakala, the winner of that match, will be your next opponent. What are your thoughts on those possibilities?
Well, y'all know I always say I like to play new people, but let's be honest, I want to play Tim again. We're basically in the opposite situations we were the last time we faced. I was 2, he was 7, now he's 3, I'm 6. And last time we had a good match, and I felt like we both played terrible matches.
I went 9 for 10 in round 1, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I didn't. I actually misspoke. I'm sorry, Cody. Don't take that. Like, I'm not trying to add fuel. I did not mean that. I meant I played a terrible match. Like, I really did. I did not play a good match against Tim. It was a miracle we made it to the last question, and that was just because they had the ability to bet 0, and I kept. It was one of those situations where I kept catching up, and it came down to the last question. Didn't matter what happened, but I want another chance at Tim. That it's Tim's a fun competitor to play against. And of course, I'd rather play against, you know, one of the top guys. Not to say about Mark. He played his first round. He played a good first round match. I'm hoping he's going to put up against a good fight against Tim. I'm assuming he is. But yeah, I'd prefer to see Tim Brzakala again. If not, I'll get Mark Menchaca and I'll play someone new. So either way, I win. Great. Not that match. I just win in who I play. Nice. I don't win the match.
Totally, we got you. Well, RJ, always a pleasure to have you. Congratulations on the win today, but that'll just about do it for us. So thank you all for watching this episode of Fandom Fights Round 2. More Round 2 matches coming out every weekend, and then eventually round 3 and 4, and how tournaments work like that.
Yeah.
I've been Nick, Tim, RJ, Lucas, Cody, all here. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.